Map of Forgotten Places. In a quiet village nestled between misty mountains and a whispering sea, there lived an old cartographer named Elias. Elias was known for his intricate maps, which adorned the walls of his small, cluttered shop. But his most prized possession was not for sale. A mysterious ancient parchment known as the Map of Forgotten Places. It was said to reveal the locations of lands lost to time, hidden by magic, or swallowed by the earth. Villagers whispered that the map was cursed, for anyone who tried to follow its paths never returned. Elias had inherited the map from his grandfather, who had warned him never to use it. "Some places are forgotten for a reason," the old man had said. But Elias, now gray and weary, had spent his life wondering about the map's secrets. What lay in those forgotten places? What treasures? What stories? What truths? The question gnawed at him, growing louder with each passing year. One stormy evening, as rain lashed against the windows and thunder rumbled in the distance, Elias made a decision. He unrolled the map on his work table, its edges frayed and its surface marked with strange, glowing symbols. The map seemed to hum faintly, as if alive. Elias traced the lines with his finger, his heart pounding. One path in particular caught his eye, a winding trail that led to a place called the Valley of Echoes. According to the map, it was a land where every sound ever made still lingered, suspended in time. Elias packed a bag with supplies, donned his weathered cloak, and set out at dawn. The journey was arduous. The map led him through dense forests, where the trees seemed to whisper warnings, across rivers that shimmered like liquid silver, and over mountains so high they scraped the sky. Along the way, he encountered strange creatures. A fox with eyes like emeralds, a bird that sang in a language he almost understood, and a shadowy figure that watched him from a distance but never approached. Finally, after days of travel, Elias reached the Valley of Echoes. It was a breathtaking sight, a vast, sunlit valley surrounded by towering cliffs. But what made it extraordinary was the sound. As Elias stepped into the valley, he was enveloped by a symphony of voices, laughter, music, and whispers. It was as if every sound ever made had been captured and preserved here, swirling together in a harmonious cacophony. Elias wandered deeper into the valley, his heart swelling with wonder. He heard the laughter of children, the songs of long-forgotten bards, and the gentle rustle of leaves from forests that no longer existed. But then, amidst the beauty, he heard something else. A voice, faint but familiar. It was his own. He followed the sound, his pulse quickening, until he came to a small clearing. There, suspended in the air like a shimmering mirage, was a memory. He saw himself as a young man, standing at the edge of the village, waving goodbye to his parents. He had left to seek adventure, to map the world. But he had never returned in time to say goodbye to his mother before she passed. The memory replayed over and over, her voice calling after him, "Be safe, my son." Tears streamed down Elias's face as he realized the truth. The Valley of Echoes was not just a place of forgotten sounds, it was a place of forgotten moments, of regrets, and lost opportunities. The map had brought him here not to discover a hidden treasure, but to confront the past he had tried to bury. Elias sat in the clearing for hours, listening to the echoes of his life. He heard his mother's lullabies, his father's advice, and the laughter of friends he had left behind. And as he listened, he felt a weight lift from his shoulders. The valley had given him a gift, the chance to remember, to grieve, and to heal. When Elias finally left the Valley of Echoes, he felt lighter, as if he had shed a burden he hadn't realized he was carrying. He returned to his village, where he rolled up the map of forgotten places and placed it in a drawer. He no longer felt the need to uncover its secrets, for he had learned that some places are forgotten not to be found, but to remind us of what truly matters. From that day on, Elias's maps changed. They became less about distant lands and more about the beauty of the world close at hand, the curve of a river, the shape of a hill, the outline of a village nestled between misty mountains and a whispering sea. And though he never spoke of his journey, those who looked closely at his maps swore they could hear the faintest echo of laughter, as if the paper itself held a piece of the magic he had found. And so, the map of forgotten places remained hidden, its secrets safe, its lessons learned. For Elias had discovered that the greatest treasures are not found in distant lands, but in the memories we carry and the love we hold dear. The end.